And Fantine is, as I said, she's from Brazil, but now she's in Netherlands. And actually, she's also a Shri Shri yoga teacher. And I think that's enough for me talking. Let's all welcome our favorite Fantine and let's enjoy.
Merci. And I'm a proud mama too. Thank you for the introduction. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya Namo Shivaya Namo Shivaya Namo Shivaya Namo. One more time. Shivaya Namo Shivaya Namo Shivaya Namo Shivaya Namo. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shivaya Nam Shivaya Namo Shivaya Namo Shivaya Namo 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namo 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 Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. victory, eternal victory to the one bringing light into the dark. Haja ki jai, Ananda ki jai. Together. Om Guru, Deva Deva. Om Guru, Deva Deva. Haja ki jai, Ananda ki jai. Haja ki jai, Ananda ki jai. Let the light shine, let the light shine on your voice. Om Guru, Om Deva Deva. Om Guru, Om Deva Deva. Haja ki jai, Ananda ki jai. Oh, Haja ki jai. Oh, Ananda ki jai. Let your voice fill your space, fill your room, fill your hearts with light, with love, to the sound of your own voice and your intention of letting it shine. Asking for guidance in trust and surrender. Om Guru, Deva Deva. Om Guru, Deva Deva. Haja ki jai, Ananda ki jai. Oh, Haja ki jai, Ananda ki jai. Deva Deva. Om Guru, Deva Deva. May the light shine into the dark. May your voice sing like a child in the pureness of the sound of the heart. Om Guru, Om Deva Deva. Om Guru, Om Deva Deva. Jai Gurudev.
Wow, all those heart reactions are actually saying everything for me. Fantine, it was just, as always, like pure honey to the heart, it's just unbelievably beautiful. Thank you so much. And now we're ready to welcome Philip Fraser, all the way from California. Philip Fraser is really a long-time teacher of meditation for beginners and advanced students, and he's an inspired artist on the Indian flute. He has already 40 years of experience, and he really brings in his, like teaching this rare combination of mystery and melody and this soul-stirring silence and absolutely beautiful music. He really, I would say, weaves these two strands of sound and silence so effortlessly together to facilitate all those life-transforming retreats. And actually, Philip is a really close disciple of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar since the late 80s, so many years already. And he was one of the first teachers of the art of living's basic and advanced programs worldwide. And he has been traveling for decades and decades, spreading these beautiful techniques and sharing this powerful knowledge. And thank you so much, Philip, for being here with us today. It's really honor and pleasure, and we're all so much eager to listen to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great, thanks. Great to be here, everyone. I see people that I recognize from the ancient days in the ashram. It's beautiful that you're all here. Cool. It's a really unique time now, it looks like, right? Guruji has been running around the world all these years, like the building's on fire. Have you watched how he's moving? Just like, he doesn't stop. He just keeps going to the next place, creating a foundation, for the whole world to have a doorway, a doorway to peace of mind, to service, to all these beautiful things. And it's just starting now also. Like sometimes people refer to, I think I'm supposed to be singing now or flute or something, but I'll just chat you up for a second. People think that the organization started, whatever, 40 years ago. It's not. It's starting right now. And you're at the beginning. Every movement you make, every smile is the start. So don't ever feel like, oh, someone was there and senior teacher or something. No. The whole thing is completely brand new. Does it make sense? There's no beginning. There's no beginning or end. It's simply, you step in and then things are there, they blossom. And it's quite amazing. That's what I also see in Guruji all these years. He doesn't say, oh, I've arrived at this level of whatever, fame and notoriety. He's like, I have this much time there, that this person in front of me or that, or all these people, and let me just offer whatever I can offer every moment. To me, and people often want to hear some miracle story or something. That's the miracle. There's just like pure care. There's someone here in LA and they had to, they're working on some fundraising for the hospital there. There's so much going on. People around the world, just asking for blessings, and not just to Guruji, but to everybody. And the first thing he said to them was, how are you? Is everything okay? Like, it wasn't about, oh, fundraising or anything. It was just like, come on, what? This I've seen so many over the years, so many times in the middle of World Cultural Festival, you find one person. Is your room okay? What's happening? Are you comfortable? That kind of care is, and love, it is what we're up to, So anyway, seeing all of you here reminds me of that 1,000 million seeds have been planted with that same energy. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to share, because I see on my little program that I'm going to sing a bhajan. And I'll tell you a little story. There's my very first course. I didn't really know what I was getting into. In fact, I got dragged to it. I thought, I had done TM meditation and also. I thought, another thing, my friend was dragging. And it was a silence course, a 10-day silence course with a little Kriya session tacked on the beginning, the part 1. But anyway, the bhajans, I was studying music at the time, composition, and the bhajans were just heaven, And there was one particular bhajan that just stuck in my head. And the meaning of this bhajan, Alak Niranjana, right? Niranjana is that quality that nothing sticks to it. It's ever pure. So I was there in Canadian, some place doing the course. We left. We were just intoxicated, like days and weeks after, like we wouldn't come out of the course. We were just in this state. We went off trekking into the mountains for a couple of weeks. Every day was like Guruji's presence and dream of Guruji and Brahmananda, his Maharishi's Guru and Maharishi, like this whole sense of lineage. I'm like, it was just happening. I was like, what's going on? And then I go back to New York City, which is not the same kind of spiritual environment as maybe some mountain trek or whatever. And the whole course was still going on. It kept increasing, that presence, the energy. And this one bhajan was just going on and on in my head. I didn't even know the meaning of it. And I just kept, and that was this one, Alak Niranjana. I better remember it. And then that was exactly what was happening. I was in the middle of this chaotic city, and then nothing was sticking. I was still in the energy and silence of the course. It was only some time later I even knew the meaning of that bhajan. And but it was exactly what was happening. So anyway, it's fun. So let's see. I think you guys know it. So I don't have all my gadgets set up. It's probably better, humming items, but I'll just sing. And I think I'm gonna change my sound slightly so I can get a little ambience from the room. 1 second. I know okay. Let's go back to this guy. I'm gonna put on reverb, that's just the sound of this very big room where I am. Test, 1, 2, can you hear it? Yeah, good. Okay. So. Alak Niranjana Bhavavaya Vanjana Alak Niranjana Bhavavaya Vanjana Narayan 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 Hari Narayan 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 Hari Narayan Alak Niranjana Bhavavaya Vanjana Alak Niranjana Bhavavaya Vanjana Narayan 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 Hari Narayan 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 Hari Narayan Alak Niranjana Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Narayan 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 Hari Narayan 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 Hari Narayan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Narayan 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 Hari Narayan 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 Hari Narayan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Narayan 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 Hari Narayan 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 Hari Narayan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Narayan 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 Hari Narayan 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 Hari Narayan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Narayan 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 Hari Narayan 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 Hari Narayan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan Alak Niranjan Bhavavaya Vanjan. Let's think one more. Niranjana. Narayana is the nervous system. Nerve, nara. Nerve, the word nerve comes from nara. You all know this, right? Born out of the water, like your own nervous system. Niranjana, that which nothing sticks to. You know, your whole problem in life is your mind, right? Your mind gets filled with stuff, what you think about yourself, worrying. What is a worry? It's just a thought in your mind, right? You can just cycle. And the whole solution to your problem is your mind. Is that interesting? Because your mind is fickle, it can't stay very long anywhere. Are you with me? It can't hold on. It's like whatever, it forgets. It may take longer for some. Of course, the practices allow you to move it really fast. But look at the world. We saw a funny depiction of the pandemic, of like a movie where they enacted, what was happening. And it was nothing like what's happening. What's happening is everyone's resilient. They reinvent. They come up with new things. And instead of going to the movies, they're going to Netflix, whatever, eating out. All of Los Angeles looks like the outdoor cafes of, not that I've been to Paris, but I'm assuming, it's like so festive. You're like, oh wow, people are outside. So Naranjana, this mind, it's sticky, but it's also lets go. Even if we don't, it will eventually. So anyway, good news, right? Your mind can't hold it. So many things have gone down on this planet. Okay. One more bhajan. I'm letting it percolate. What are we singing? Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana. Narayana again, there comes Narayana. Guru. Does anyone, if anyone's curious, like some of you are brand new, Guru, what the heck, some guy with a beard? No. Guru is unfathomable. Forget about it. If you think you know, oh, Guru is this, Guru is that. It's your own essence. It's this, one of those Sanskrit words that you can't put your finger on. Though it's so obvious, right? You have a piano guru, a math guru, a spiritual guru, a teacher, remover of darkness. Okay, fine. Well, I've spent the last so many years with Guruji and I cannot figure him out. I don't know where exactly and what, so many vistas. So in case you're ever find yourself going, what is this guru thing? Or you meet someone and they're like, oh, I don't know, I'm not into a personality thing like this. It's like, no problem. I don't know what it is either. Let's just go along. Let's do our kriya. Don't have to ever debate anybody on the guru. Unless you figured it out. If you figured it out, then you can tell them. That's also good. But anyway. Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana. Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana. Om Narayana. Om Namo Namo. Om Narayana. Om Namo Namo. Satyananda. Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda. Om Jaya Satguru. Om Jaya Satguru. Om Jaya Satguru. Om Jaya Satguru. Jaya Guru Deva Guru. Om Namo Narayana. Jaya Guru Deva Guru. Om Namo Narayana. Om Narayana. Om Namo Namo. Om Narayana. Om Namo Namo. Satyananda. Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda. Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda. Om Jaya Satguru. Jaya Guru Deva Guru. Om Namo Narayana. Jaya Guru Deva Guru. Om Namo Narayana. Om Narayana.
Om Namo Namo Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana Jaya Guru Deva Guru Om Namo Narayana Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Om Jaya Satguru Jaya Guru Dev Guru Om Namo Narayana Jaya Guru Deva 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 Guru Om Namo Narayana Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Om Narayana Om Namo Namo Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru 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 Jaya Guru Dev Guru Om Namo Narayana Jaya Guru Deva 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 Guru Om Namo Narayana Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru Satyananda Om Jaya Satguru 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 Satguru. Jai Gurudev.
Hey, Gurudev. Thank you, Philip. It was so overwhelming and so beautiful and so sincere. Thank you so much. And now we're going back to Netherlands, to Fantine, to sing one more bhajan before video.
I'd like to share a song with you. Hold on, if I get untangled from the cables. I'd like to share a song to welcome part of our family from South America joining us, the European Satsang today, especially Brazil, with family, friends. My mother is here. My yoga students are also here. I see them joining us. Bem-vindos, welcome. This song is called All the Way, and it very much connects to what Gurudev represents for me, this voice of wisdom, wanting to step in the most gentle and subtle ways, this shining light continuously there. That's a matter of taking the time and space to tune into and be blessed and bathed in grace. So I will sing it in both Portuguese and English for you. Caring for you and all I know, the cause of your profound shame. Caring for you and all I know is the meditation that could reduce your pain. So close your eyes, begin to hear and understand the words locked up inside. And all you feel is a love so deep you thought was washed away in broad daylight. You want to know what's for me to say, though time will bring the things to make it better. The book of love will help and lead the way. We make of breathing our prayer. The seas could dry away, no sound left to be heard. The prettiest color fade. I will be with you all the way. If I ever go far away from here, closer than air you hold inside the best of me. If you could only see with your own bright eyes the reflection of your masterpiece in the silence, voice of wisdom speaks, grateful just for being alive. The seas could dry away, no sound left to be heard. The prettiest color fade. I will be with you all the way. If I ever go far away from here, closer than air you hold inside the best of me. Want to hear my steps, watch you run. Hear you talk about everything you've seen. 'Cause I have given my days to the sun, just to see you smile back at me. aqui, mais perto que o ar vai estar com você. The seas could dry away, no sound left to be heard. The prettiest color fade with you all the way. The seas could dry away, no sound left to be heard. The prettiest color fade with you all the way. Vou até o fim. Jai Jai Gurudev.
Thank you, Fantine. It was very, again, well, how can I say more than beautiful? I think I should, look for more synonyms these days. Thank you so much. And now we're going to watch a very curious video by Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, the founder of the Art of Living, and he will speak about seva or service. Gonna be very curious.
When you are doing an action for yourself, to gaining something, it is painful. But when your action is just for action or contributing to the existence, because you are here to contribute to the existence, then it will not bind you. But if your focus is only on you, if you are a taker, how much can you take? Take, and then you get so tired, and that's why mind gets tired. But if you are a giver, if you are giving, if you are here only to give, the action does not bind you. When you take, you feel the obligation. When you give, you feel the freedom. Keep acting and live for 100 years. Your wish should be to live for 100 years. There is no other way, because you are born. So till your death, you have to keep acting. Kurvanneveha karmani jijivishets shatagam sama. Now, here there are two types of action. As I said, one action in which you are looking for a result. You want to gain something out of this action. Even happiness out of the action. If your focus is on gaining happiness from an action, you are mistaken. It's going to do just the other way. It will be contrary to your desire. The result will be contrary to your expectation. So you just act because you can't be here without acting. Either you channel your energy in doing something, or you sit and get restless, and restlessness is also an activity. If you are not channeling your energy in some activity, it emotionally, physically, mentally, that same energy is going to turn inward and going to become restlessness, agitation, dejection in you. People who are engaged in any type of activity in society, not wanting anything in return, you will feel much more happier. It's like letting out the steam. Steam gets generated in the course of life, but the steam has to be channelized. It has to go in some channel. And if the steam is channelized, it can bake the food for someone. Steam can bring heating. It can do many things. In the same way, our energy need to be channeled, doing something useful for others. Again, the mind will play trick. Okay, I do this. What will I get from this? They wake up and say, hey, hey, come on. The joy in getting is an immature joy. It's an infant joy, which we are all born with. Every child is born with a joy to get something. You leave a child somewhere, you'll go and grab something. Kids love grabbing things. But when they are 3 or 4-year-old, they would love to give also. They have the tendency. We need to encourage them those tendencies. Have you noticed kids doing that? You give them something in the hand, they go and keep, Papa, Mama, everybody, you take. They try, they have the tendency to give also. Nature has kept that one. Similarly, grandparents have this tendency to give. You know, a grandmother at home, her joy is when kids come home, grandchildren come, she makes many dishes, birthday parties or any party. She cooks various dishes and she enjoys serving, she enjoys giving. That's a mature joy. So there is a joy in grabbing, there is a joy in giving. Unless we move from the joy in grabbing to joy in contributing, we cannot be satisfied. We cannot be happy. Because that will keep creating an irritation inside of you. The irritation inside us is only because we are focused on grabbing. Do you see what I'm saying? You just observe any small incidences in your own life. You should reflect. All his knowledge is not just an intellectual gymnastics. It is for you to look inward and ponder in your own life. Am I absorbing this? Am I getting this? What is the cause of my depression? What is the cause of my anxiety? First of all, I don't believe that there is a power all around me and it is mine and it is protecting me. This faith is missing. Secondly, there is the tendency to grab more. What more? Knowledge. Grab nothing material, then grab more knowledge, more spirituality. Grab. Come on, relax. So once you are on a path, once you are sitting as Upanishad with the master, you relax. Still, if you keep running, it's like running inside the train. By running inside the train, you are not going to reach any faster. Suppose you get up and walk in the plane, that you are in a hurry. I tell you, plane is not going to land or reach any faster. Determination to live for 100 years and being useful, doing work which does not benefit you is the secret. There is no other way. So, once again, contemplate on this. Take a few minutes. All other actions which we perform, to which we get attached, at some point makes us feel run away from it, because our nature is to be free. Which is the action which sets you free? The action in which you are not trying to get something but want to just relax. A flower is there, it's not making an effort to bring fragrance to your nose. It's just being there is good enough. It brings the fragrance to you. In the same way, you were being centered is good enough. Now, when I say action, immediately things come to your mind. See, that person is able to do more seva. This person is able to do. I can't do. I am sick. I am old. I am not capable. Come on. Don't get into this trip. Seva is that, or the Nishkama karma. Desireless action is that which you can do, which is within your capacity. Suppose you are not a doctor, nobody expects you to treat them. Nobody expects you to treat them. But if you are a doctor and you are not attending to a patient, then people ask for it. So action, you do that which is in your capacity. Suppose you are 85-year-old and you cannot do anything, never mind, you just sit and wish, bless people, that is good. Stop complaining and start smiling. Elderly people at home sitting and smiling, giving assurance, confidence to people is good enough. This is a big seva by itself. You are not expected to do which you cannot do. But what you can do, not doing it is pragyaparad. Got it? So what is that we can do? What we can do comfortably? What we can do with a little stretch? That is good enough. And so this action is not a burden on us. This again we must keep in mind. Sometimes we say seva, seva, seva. We take so much burden on our head and we feel so guilty for not doing it or doing it. We should be done with this sort of mindset. You do what is comfortable for you to do. And take such commitments what is comfortable for you. Or you want to stretch a little bit above, beyond your comfort zone, do that also. And if you are youthful and more energetic, I want to take some challenges, take those challenges, do it. But while doing all this, relax into your being, knowing Isha Vasyamidam Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat.
So deep and magnificent. I mean, how simple it is when Gurudev said that, you know, when you get something, you feel obligation, but when you give, you feel freedom. It's like just such a simple line, but it's so profound. So do keep pondering on knowledge after, because it's really important. And now we're back to the sunny California. And for a couple of more bhajans from Philip.
Just a little more setup.
Thank you. So you have 1 more minute to ponder on the knowledge and see what you can apply.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Shivaya Namo Shiva Shivaya Namo Shiva Shivaya Namo Shiva Shivaya Namo Om Namah Namah Shivaya, 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 Shiva, Shivaya Namo, Shiva, Shivaya Namo, Shiva, Shivaya Namo, Shiva, Shivaya Namo, Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om 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 Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Om Namah
Oh, Philip, it was really touching the deepest layers of the soul. Thank you so much. We're going to have one more bhajan from Fantine before Philip guides us into meditation.
Let it bathe in the river grace, sweet child of gold. Let her wash where the waters flow into the great unknown. Resting, she can see we're not alone, made of flesh and soul. Breathing, she can feel the time has come for the safe embrace, embracing grace. Amazing grace, grace, Saraswati, Mahalakshmi, Durga Devi, Namaha. May the mothers, the waters cleanse us. May the warriors, the mothers protect us. Set us free, liberate us, empower creation. Set us free, liberate us, empower creation. Saraswati, Mahalakshmi, Durga Devi, Namaha. Saraswati, Let her bathe in the river.
Jai Gurudev, Fantine, it was so graceful and so divine. Thank you so much for being with us. And today's the time, is very interesting, and time is very relative. So we're getting a little bit late today with all our activities, but I'm sure it's worth it. Let's just go into very deep and beautiful meditation with Philip Fraser himself. Back to sunny California.
Let's all sit comfortably. And I want to tell you something. Oh, shoot. Did I unmute? Yeah, you can hear me. Good. So I wanted to tell you something about meditation, because people are a little confused. Can I tell you? I know time is tight. Okay. 2 things you have to do every day from the moment you wake up. 1, you have to focus, right? To talk to someone, to go onto your computer, to cook something. You have to focus your mind and pay attention, right? And at some point in the day, your mind doesn't want to focus anymore. It just starts to, on its own, it starts to defocus. How many have noticed this? You space out, you just start looking around, right? So this is naturally occurring. It's natural to focus and it's natural to defocus. Now, when you sit upright with your eyes closed, there's a lot of confusion about meditation. Like you have to be aware, you have to observe, you have to find the consciousness, you have to get to the blue light. I'm going to suggest something very, very simple. And that is just sitting with your eyes closed. You're sitting upright and your eyes are closed. Okay? That's all you need to do from your side, nothing more than that. And what happens when you sit upright with your eyes closed is that tendency to space out, it starts to take over. Your thoughts are random a little bit. They're still there. Don't try and get rid of thoughts, by the way. Let your thoughts be there. But start to notice, you don't have to notice, it'll simply happen, that things become a little more vague. And that space element dawns, but you don't fall asleep. And the space element is the meditation that's spaced out. It's as natural to us as just 4 o'clock in the afternoon, mind's wandering. Is the whole meditation. So from your side, all you need to do is sit there with your eyes closed. That's it. Eyes closed. We can all do that. In fact, try it right now. Just close your eyes. I don't want you to do anything at all. Just close your eyes. Notice you feel a little relief. It takes a lot of energy to see things. Process sound, light. Just by closing the eyes, you feel some relief. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. Become aware that you feel a slight sense of relief just by closing the eyes. Another deep breath in and let go. And as I go on, giving a little bit of guidance here and there, Nothing for you to focus on or try and do. Let whatever I'm saying just create a slight interruption in whatever train of thoughts that start to appear. They get interrupted just by saying, take a breath in and let go. You lose that train. It starts to wander. Let it wander. Now, wherever you are, become aware of the sounds around you. Might be completely quiet. There might be traffic sounds. Just notice sounds of nature. Let the sounds be there, the activities around you. You're not bothered. You're in harmony with the environment. Now become aware of your own body. Though you're sitting still, the body is filled with activity, tremendous activity in the body. Blood is flowing, heart is beating, breath is moving, sensations abound. Comfortable knees, uncomfortable. Become aware of your own body right this moment. Take a deep breath in and let go. Let the body be as it is, comfortable or slightly uncomfortable, pleasant sensations or unpleasant sensations. Who cares? Feel that you're in harmony with this body right this moment. Take a deep breath in and let go. No effort, just to keeping the eyes closed is all is required from your side. Now become aware of the thoughts. From the moment we wake up, we start thinking to the moment we go to sleep. Bundles of thoughts abound in the mind. Let them be pleasant thoughts, unpleasant thoughts. You are more than the thoughts. It's just a tiny blip on the screen. Your existence is infinite. Take a deep breath in and let go. You're in harmony with the thoughts. And become aware of the feelings. Might be pleasant feelings or unpleasant. Let them be. They're in harmony with the feelings. Take a deep breath in and let go. Take a deep breath in. And let go. Become aware of the feelings. Become aware of the thoughts. Are peace. You are joy. Another deep breath in. And let go. And become aware of body and surroundings. And slowly, gradually, taking your own time, you can open the eyes. This is good. Did you space out? Could you notice the space element? Your mind is filled with space. There's very little activity in it, actually, but it's hard for us to relate to. So this act of meditation is getting acquainted with the infinite, allowing yourself to be beyond the mind, beyond your thoughts. It's very natural. So never make meditation complicated. It's simply sitting upright with your eyes closed. Everything else happens on its own. Your mind spaces out. There's a technique. It interrupts your thoughts here and there, so you can't go on pounding the same thought. And then you remember your own infinite nature, which is eternal, by the way. Good to know, right? Ooh, I was getting nervous. I thought, oh, I'm going to disappear. No, not. You're here eternally. Consciousness is bigger than all of the matter.
Thank you so much, Philip. It's so amazing. And for those of you who want to go deeper in the meditation, we have an absolutely phenomenal course coming up, Sahaj Samadhi meditation course. And Manisha wants to say a couple of words about it.
It's Wim, our Sahaj coordinator. So I would request Wim to please be spotlighted. Thanks.
Okay, great. We have even our Sahaj coordinator here. All the superstars coming today to our satsang.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Wonderful, such a beautiful group all together, a nice energy. So we have a beautiful, beautiful course coming up for Sahaj Samadhi meditation with Banu. Banu is the sister of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, and she's also the teacher of all the Sahaj Samadhi meditation teachers, a teacher of teachers. And next weekend, she will give a course worldwide where all the European countries will also participate. It's a beautiful opportunity to learn Sahaj Samadhi meditation technique, if you haven't learned that yet. So on the first day, with your local teacher, you will get the personal mantra instructions. And then on day 2 and day 3, Bhanu will take it from there. And so there are beautiful courses there. It's a fantastic opportunity. And you're all most welcome to join this beautiful course. Also, repeaters are welcome. But if you haven't done it yet, or you know somebody who might be interested, go for this one. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you, Wim, for sharing that. Guys, you can take a screenshot of this. It's a beautiful QR code, which will directly lead people to the course so they can register just from there. It's very simple and easy. And I know no one wants it, but it's time to actually, almost close our satsang. We're going back to Philip for our last JJ Radha Bhajan. Can't imagine that time flew so quickly today.
As usual, I have a little story.
Perfect.
Some of you I see here were in the courses in Switzerland. I don't know what year it was, 90s, early 90s. And it was a couple hundred people there with Guruji. And as it is with Guruji, everyone wants to just be around him. So the satsang would come to an end and Guruji would leave, and traditionally you would just bolt out of the room and try and follow him. And in those days, it was small enough, you could somehow pack into the room and hang out, and that was the whole goal. But Guruji started leading this bhajan, Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol, Jai Jai Radha Raman, and the whole room would get into this rhythm, and you could not leave the room. You were like swirling in this thing, and you could watch Guruji leaving the room. You're like, Jai Jai Radha. And that's the genius of the Guru. He gets everyone to realize they're not running for something outside. It's in our own consciousness. What we're seeking, it's right here. You don't have to run anywhere. And that caught us all in the wave, a giant wave. So anyway, we'll end with that. So let me just change my little setting for 1 second. And sing along, get lost in it. You are in that moment. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol, 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 Jai Jai Radha Bol, Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari 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 Bol, Jai Jai Radha
Oh, Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bo. 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 Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. Thank you so much, Philip, for making it and being here with us and sharing your stories and the bhajans. Thank you so much, Fantine, for being and your divine singing always really, touches the deepest levels of our souls. Thanks to all the organizers and all of you for being here with us, for joining us every week. And as I always say, the more people meditate together, the higher energy is all across the world. And let's keep doing this. Invite your friends and family to the next satsang and have a great week ahead. Bye.
European Satsang.